Good morning with day 29 of the Scott McKenna challenge. I think I didn't produce super interesting videos, but I feel on the edge of success just because of deciding to actually do this. I can hear that somebody is fixing the apartment. I decided to do this and I'm going to do it. And it feels great to just say I'll do something and then do it. The weather outside is what I would call beautiful. It's actually pretty inviting to go to work with my bicycle or electric trottinette today. But the weather forecast is to rain and for the temperatures to fall around 0 in the evening. So I'm trying to be smarter here and not be led by my emotions or by what I'm seeing right out of the window. So even if I had to go to the grocery store or do some work now and then go home back, the weather now is great. But if I take the bicycle, for example, and then at the end of the day figure out it's raining and it's super cold and use the bicycle, that will suck. So I need to stick to the weather forecast and the forecast in general, like to plans, and not act on my emotions, unfortunately, but act on what is right and what is expected to happen. Of course, when I have a free day where I can do whatever, it's the best time because I can do anything that I feel like doing. But in the work days, I have to follow a plan. I just got to the car, so what is this? Some weird bag. Okay, I have to go to work. And just to share a quick thought, I just listening to myself speaking, I said I have to go to work. And I always kind of start my sentences with this when it's about work of that type, like in the office. I have to go to sleep, I have to wake up, I have to go to work. And then when I'm going to take pictures or videos or edit videos, it's like I'm going to do this and do that. And it's probably very important to listen to yourself when you're speaking about what you're doing and figure when you say I must or I have to, or when you say, like, for yourself, when it comes to naturally to you to say I'm just doing this, like without the I have to do it. And this obviously shows you are actually excited about it. Okay, work, go. Hey, you know what? I came down here in the parking lot of the business tower where I'm working, and I'm figuring out you actually cannot escape the music that's coming from the speakers. Like, it's everywhere. It's on the staircases, it's in the elevators, it's in the shopping area. It's here on all levels in the underground lot. Like, we're at level -4 now. It's music everywhere. It's probably great. I'm not sure. It's kind of radiating thoughts into your head that you cannot escape. I want to tell you something. It's day 29 today, and tomorrow it's 30. And I've checked it's the last day from this challenge that I'm doing here. But I'm setting up a new challenge for myself. Why? Because for one thing, having a challenge and having accepted it, it's a great way to kind of put, how do I say this? Like, you're putting the responsibility over to somebody or something else. It's not longer you so much that it's doing it, it's because of the challenge. And that works great because it kind of makes you do it, even if you feel afraid or ashamed or you're wondering if you can be good at it. You're like, hey, I've taken a challenge, so I cannot stop. But this time, because I don't need to find somebody who has set such challenge, like this 30-day challenge just came up, but now I want to follow a 1-year challenge, posting 1 video a day, but of something else, not just daily vlog videos like those, because obviously my life is not as interesting to everybody. It's a very selfish thing to think that somebody will be super interested in my journey. But This music is driving me crazy. I need to find a place where it's not so obvious. It's almost like in computer games like Half-Life, where there is the political force radiating people with information and music they choose, and it's usually coming from speakers like those that we have everywhere here. Of course, it's a little bit far off comparison, but it feels that way when you're here. So I figured out what I want to do, and you know, Scott McKenna, the guy who started the challenge, said something very interesting when he was setting it up. He was like, I believe that in those 30 days, something very interesting will happen to you, something that you will be super excited about. And here's what happened, and I think that was his idea pretty much. He wanted to show everyone that we can create videos, and we should not strive for perfection right from the beginning, but just keep doing what we can, do our best, and move on, move further. And that's what I'm going to do now with traveling. Music is getting in my brain again. I need to again find a place where it's less audible. Alright, in between those two doors, I can a little bit more hear my voice and not so much the music. It's just that if somebody comes, they'll be like, what is this guy doing here? So I have to be kind of quick. I figured out what it is that I want and love to do, and I've been thinking about this for so long. I love to travel, I love to explore, I love to share places and amazing sites, amazing interesting sites, or just explore together with others. And I love music, I love flying a drone and beautiful drone shots. And I love also making cinematic shorts with my camera. So I'm transferring to an adventure channel. I don't know if it's going to be called Exploring with Svetlin or Exploring with Sunny or Adventure Explorer or something. It'll be anyway a channel about exploration. And I'm setting a challenge for myself to post one video per week for a full year, because when you want to do something so much, you usually like, I don't know if I can do it, I don't know how to do it. It's some people are so further ahead and I have to just start. Well, I actually today found a few exploration channels and went like back in their channels to see the first videos, and they were pretty much like this one right here. And those people have just went in the direction of what they love to do, and now they're doing very well. I don't care, like if I get 1,000 subscribers or 1 million or 5. I care about showing you amazing places, and I think that's my thing. So I'm going for it. It's very interesting. It's a deep feeling inside of myself that I actually know how this should be done. I'm going to, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos, throw a stone, like go into the future and see where I would like for this to go, and I'm going to start building it as if it has already happened. I will further down the road get a digital counter which always shows my subscribers to my channel, just for some kind of motivation, I guess. It's one of the many things I wanted to do. I'll just travel and explore, and I'll shoot videos, and I'll tell the stories of interesting places that I stumble upon, because anywhere where I go, I always find myself exploring and looking for the most interesting thing, or finding something for myself which is not so popular but it's amazing. And I understand this is what I want to do. It's the one thing which combines everything that I love: drone flying, camera shooting, telling stories, music, travel, exploration, sharing. It's one thing, and I have been looking for this one thing for so long, creating 13 YouTube channels and a few websites, experimental ones, and vlogs and whatnot. And I have actually always circled around this idea, a channel for exploration, railroad trips, urban exploration, just going to touristic yet amazing sites across the country, hopefully across the globe one day. It's my thing, so I'm going for this, and I think that this challenge has helped me figure out that I can just do it without trying to be perfect, without worrying if many people are watching it. Just go ahead and do it, and whatever. I mean, if it's interesting, people will come around. So it's about time to finish. Somebody will, like, earlier or later come here and wonder why I'm here in this little room. So I'll go back to work. This was like a short break and I wanted to tell you those things. And I'm going for it. So tomorrow's the last day of this challenge, and then it's the first day of the new channel. So I guess I'll see you there. Bye.